flair, like style, interest at the end. You could end with a little quotation or something, just, or a memorable, kind of ending. Yeah. All right, well, that's the whole thing. It is not perfect. But then, as I've said before, when we did these in last term, it's kind of good to look at slightly imperfect pieces because it brings up issues, I think, that are worth raising and remind you of what we should be doing. Yeah? All right, that's the piece. Now, what's going on in the essay? We've learned about introductions, just to remind you, broad beginnings. It should narrow down towards some sort of thesis statement, tell the reader where this person is going. It's not an argument, but it should say, well, in some form it should say, these are her main ideas, or I'm going to explain these 4 things, or whatever. Then we should expect to get into idea number 1, and have a few paragraphs on that. Those paragraphs should link. They should have clear topic sentences, which reflect the rest of the paragraph. There might be mini conclusions where sections change. Alright, so just reminding you of the things to look for. Then, at each section change, it should be really clear. There might be a bit of recycling of words from the thesis statement, certain phrases, to make it really clear to the reader there's been another section change. Then conclusion, we broaden out again. There are recommendations or implications usually in a conclusion. Alright, to what extent does this essay follow that? And the other thing is, what is being explained here? What is it that this person is explaining about Inga Clendinnen? What ideas as you go through? Alright. Let's just tackle the first, I said we'd look at the whole thing, but let's just tackle the first 2 pages today. So, still. Okay, 2:15. All right, let's have 20 minutes and see what you've arrived at in 20 minutes. All right, and we'll work our way through it. So, Min, come and join the mob, the group, and see what you come up with.